Yo, what's good YouTube, man? It's Clutch. We back out with another video, man. Today's video, I got you guys with this new rare two-way slashing combo guard build in NBA 2K24. Now, this actually is going to be a pretty rare build. It's also going to be a pretty solid build. I want to show you guys how to make this build today. So let's get straight into it. This stuff right here, personal preference. And then we are a combo guard, so you do have to go shooting guard in order to get the build name. If you go any other position, you will not get the build name. And then for the height, the tallest height in order to get this build name is actually 6'7", because if you go 6'8" or taller, you cannot get a high enough ball handle. Your ball handle does have to be at least an 88, which you cannot do if you're 6'8" and taller. So I would go 6'7". If you want to go 6'6", or even shorter, like a 6'4", 6'3", go ahead. I'm gonna go 6'7", the tallest. I am gonna max out the weight because we only need an 81 speed and a 73 XL for all our badges, so I might as well max the weight out. And then wingspan, I put the wingspan at 7 foot because I'm gonna have a 92 mid-range on the build, but you could max it out if you want to have better defense. It's up to you. I went 7 foot wingspan, so 6'7", 235, 7 foot wingspan. Alright, moving on to the actual build, I'm gonna show you guys how to make this two-way slashing combo guard. Alright, so I did go 81 speed, which does give us silver hyperdrive and silver speed booster. I did go 73 XL, that does give us silver blow by and our silver fast feet badge. And then I did want to have a decent amount of strength on the build. I would say at least go like 55. 50, that gives you silver clamps, and then if you go 55, that gets you bronze fearless finisher. I went 74 though. I wanted to have a decent amount of strength on the build. I did want to have at least bronze bulldozer, brick wall, and a movable enforcer. I think we also will get gold physical handles. And the vertical, this build actually is going to have a 90 driving dunk, which does unlock both the pro driving contact dunks off 1 and off of 2. Those animations require a 78 vertical, and then I did put the stamina to a 96. Alright, now that the physicals are done, let's get straight into actually making this build. So I am going to start off with the finishing first. Alright, so close shot, I put this to a 62, which actually was the bare minimum with my mid-range. Because we do have a 92 mid-range, it did bring the close shot up to a 62, which does give us silver giant slayer, silver pro touch, and spot finder. And then driving dunk, like I did say, I put this to a 90. This also does bring up the driving layup to a 70, which is not bad. That actually does get you bronze fearless finisher, silver slithery. Here's all the badges you get with that layup. Not bad actually. 70 is definitely not that bad. It also will unlock the George Gervin layup package. But like I said, I did go 90 because it does give you that gold precision dunker. And then at 89 and 87, you do unlock pro contact dunk animations, both of them. So I figured just go 90 for that gold precision dunker. And then here's all the other badges you get. Pretty solid, as you guys see. And then that's pretty much all I did for finishing. Alright, moving on to shooting with this build. Now, mid-range shot, like I did say earlier, I did put it to a 92. There's actually no cap on the mid-range, meaning if you want to go like even 99 mid-range, you can. But I understand some people don't want to go that high for the mid-range. If you don't want to go that high, I would say at least go 84. 84 is a really good threshold. It does give you that gold midi magician and silver deadeye. If you guys don't know, midi fadeaways are really overpowered this year, so even having an 84 mid-range is really nice. If you want to go a little bit higher, 86 is also another really good threshold. It does give you that gold open looks and Hall of Fame comeback kid. Main badge is that gold open looks. It helps you make wide open jump shots. That is a really nice badge to have. If you want to go even higher, 90 is also another really good threshold. As you guys see, you get gold blinders, gold deadeye, gold green machine, and at 90 you get Hall of Fame open looks. But that Hall of Fame open looks is really OP. And then I finished it off, I went 92 because 92 does give you that Hall of Fame mini magician. Hall of Fame mini magician is really overpowered, but like I said, if you don't want to go this high, there are some other thresholds that are pretty good, and I just showed you guys them. Alright, now three-pointer, maximum three-pointer in order to keep this build name is actually a 77. If you go 78 and above, it does change the name of the build. 77 actually does not get you any extra badges. So for that reason, I went 76 because 76 gets you bronze agent and silver corner specialist. 77 is the maximum, but there's really no point in going 77. You don't get anything for that. And then, yeah, that's pretty much all I did for shooting. Here's all the badges. If you guys didn't see, you guys can see for yourself. Pretty good badges. All right, moving on to playmaking. I did put my pass accuracy to a 70. I think that's definitely way more than enough. If you're playing 2s or 3s, I can personally vouch for this. Pretty much all my builds have around a 70 pass accuracy. It's definitely way more than enough. Even if you're playing rec, 70 is really not that bad. Unless you're playing people that are like really hawking the lanes or something. I promise 70 is not that bad. And then here's all the badges. Our no ball handle, like I did say earlier, in order to get this build name, it does have to be at least an 88. If you go 87 and below, it will change the name of the build. 87 does give you that silver killer combos, but you do have to go 88. 88 is cool. It actually does give you that Kobe Bryant signature size up. And then you do have to go 75 spew ball, which does give you all your silver badges, silver blow by, speed booster, hyperdrive, and it does give you that Magic Johnson dribble style, which is pretty nice. And then for the ball handle, here's all the badges you get with that. Pretty solid badges, as you guys see. A lot of good silvers and a lot of good gold badges. All right, moving on to defense with this build. Now we are a two-way slashing combo guard, so we are going to have pretty good defense. Perimeter defense, in order to get this build name, it does have to be at least an 87. If you go 86 and below, it does change the name of the build. Has to be at least an 87. You can go higher if you want to. Like say you want to go 93, 94 and get like some Hall of Fame clamps. Well, not Hall of Fame clamps, gold clamps like Hall of Fame Challenger, 94 feet, workhorse and stuff like that. That's an option. I just went the bare minimum 87, which does give you that gold Challenger, silver clamps, pretty good badges. And then I did put the steel to an 85, which will give us silver glove, silver interceptor, and silver right stick. And that right there actually does complete the build. As you guys see, here's pretty much the build, the two-way slashing combo guard. As you guys see, pretty solid build. We are a slasher pretty much. We do have really good finishing, both the pro driving contact dunks. We do have a 92 mid-range. Do not sleep on that mid-range. Those mid-range fadeaways are really OP this year. Plus, you do get a lot of good badges since your mid-range is that high, and you will unlock pretty much every single good jump shot base in the game. Still have a 76.3. Keep in mind, you do have Hall of Fame open looks. So even though we do have a low three-pointer, since we do have a high mid-range, we do get Hall of Fame open looks, which also will allow us to get really good jump shots. We do have good playmaking, good enough pass act, and we are a two-way, and we do have really good perimeter, good steal, good physicals with a little bit of strength. And here is the shades of Doug Christie, DeJounte Murray, and Jalen Green. Like I did say, this build is called a two-way slashing combo guard. Pretty rare build name right there. But yeah, that's pretty much the build. Let me know what you guys think about this build in the comment section below. I also did want to say I did drop the two-way three-point combo guard a couple days ago if you would like to check that out. If 76 three ball is too low for you, that build I'm pretty sure had like an 86 three-pointer. If you guys have any other builds you guys would like me to make a video on, please let me know. I really would appreciate it. Make sure you guys do drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'm out.